Hey guys, what's going on today? I want to take apart this knife and we'll do a look inside. And this is the Monterey Bay Knives Turbo. It's a carry design. And there's the Monterey Bay Knives logo. And there's the maker's mark. I think that's a little big. I wish that was a little smaller. And this knife is in, where is it? It was in the weird side. There it is. ZDP 189. It's actually a sandwich steel or a Sanmai. I think it's 420J on the outside, or it might be something else. I don't know, but you can see there's the line right there where they sandwich the steels together, and that's so you have a stronger, more flexible, and more rust-resistant steel on the outside, and a harder steel on the inside, so you're less likely to break the knife and also get the knife super rusty and corroded. One of the other reasons I'm trying to show this knife now is I'm going to probably make some changes to it before it ever gets to review time. So one of the things I want to do is you can kind of see how this has got kind of a matte finish on the carbon fiber, and I'm probably going to, I'm going to high gloss it because I think that looks really cool. Especially with carry knives, like most of his knives, like his customs and stuff, the carbon fiber seems to be more of like a high gloss. There's that, his back spacer style that he really likes, and I like it too. It's not sharp or anything, it just looks really nice, and it doesn't hurt your hand or anything, so that's cool. And of course his style of pocket clip, which I also like because it's wide and flat and shaped just right so it doesn't cause a hot spot in your hand. The other thing I'm going to look at doing is, see that? You have to get it just right to get it up on that detent ball. Otherwise you get that. And so I'm going to put a detent ball ramp on it, I think. And what a detent ball ramp is, I'll show you when I take it apart, but basically it's just a little notch so the detent ball can get up on the blade easier. And so it does that easier than what it does now. So T8 for the pivot. I am using some Snap-on brand Torx, which I like because they're hardened ends on them so they don't twist and spin so easy, especially the T6s, and they seem to fit the screws really well, so, and that's good. And this knife, one of the things I like about it is this knife actually comes, they send you, well, they send it in this really nice pouch, which, I don't know, do you actually use your pouches? I don't even use them, I store them in case I sell a knife. I don't know if I'll ever sell this knife because I really like it, but it comes with all your extra hardware. This knife is made in China. I don't know who the OEM is. I have heard that it is Riot Knives, which it might be because Riot will send you extra bearings and screws and stuff like that, but so will Kaiser. And I don't know, it's good quality build. I just don't know. It doesn't really seem like totally a Riot quality build sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. So let me see here. Let's take it apart. So this is a T6. We'll take the body screws off first, I guess. I don't think it really matters which ones you do first or second. Usually I go with the pivot first, but that time I just grabbed the wrong Torx. And then this is the inset liner lock with nested liners. So we'll see that here in a second. It has a captured pivot, which is really nice. Obviously my little table here is not super level. Everything's kind of rolling around. This is what we call a window stick. I actually get them from work, so it's plastic, it's soft. Basically, you just need some kind of soft plastic. Something or other. And there goes a bearing. These liners, I believe, are titanium liners. So this is a fairly light knife for its size. It's a big knife. 3 3/4 inch blade or 3 5/8 blade, something like that, with 3.5 inch cutting edge, I believe. But it's not super duper heavy. And this has all been stone washed and tumbled, it looks like, which is nice. Milled out, really nice. Good stop pin. One of the things I like about it also is where it hits the stop pin, it wraps around, which gives it a better, to me, a better lockup. And you're not putting so much pressure just on the stop, on the one spot on the stop pin. So you're not going to make a flat spot on your blade. You can see here, let me use one of these as a pointer. Get the light just right. You can see there's the path of the detent ball. So I might put a little notch right there for the detent ball to go up on. I'll use a Dremel tool for that probably. I'm not going to do that in this video. If you guys want to see that stuff in other videos, I used to do that kind of stuff. Not for a living, but as kind of a money-making hobby. I used to custom my knives for people. And then, like I said, I'm going to polish this all up. So, and today for cleaning, I'm going to use, last time I did paper towels, but this time I'm actually going to use a cloth. So, this is the cloth that I'm using. It's a microfiber cloth. It's pretty nice. So, I'm not going to take the liners all the way out, I don't think. We'll see. I'm going to take the pivot out. There's no, is there? Oh yeah, there's pivot washers. So that's nice. So I'm imagining that must be titanium. I mean, why would you wouldn't put a pivot washer? And the knife's fairly clean, so I'm not going to just do a whole lot, I don't think. I'll clean that a little bit. I think that's actually about it for the cleaning. I mean, it's pretty clean. Got some nice jimping on there, so that's easy to get your thumb on and access. Big old titanium backspacer. Pretty cool. Pretty well built. It might be Riot, I don't know. So, captured liner in first. Flat spot to flat spot. Just like that. And you know, I'm wondering if I'm doing that wrong. Why would you have, you wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't have the pivot. You would have that on the show side. Yeah, yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe. Let's pop this washer loose. I have taken apart this knife, put it back together before, so maybe what happened was that I took it apart, put it back together wrong the last time, which wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Just weird, I can't get that washer to come out. Let's try this. Nope. I cannot get that to go in there. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know if this is. To me, this reminds me a little bit of Kaiser construction. Let me see. Weird how that washer's magnetized. And that is not going in that side at all. So I must have had it together right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, because this has definitely got a flat side. Take this washer out. QSP Penguin to the rescue. $30 or $38 knife is rescuing a $200 knife. Yeah, see, you can definitely see the flat side on that one. All right, let's. Yeah, see, that just goes right in there. Okay, now washer. Bearing. Oil. Blade. Bearing. Oil. Washer. Other scale. And that seems to be snapped together pretty good. Let's get a body screw in it real quick. Now, just to hold it together. There we go. Now, let's do the pivot and let's put some, this is what I like to use. This is called Vibratite. And it's a thread locker, but it's a gel thread locker. So it's not quite so messy and it stays soft. It doesn't get all hard and dry and make it more difficult to take the knife apart later. And it seems to hold all right. You do have to use a little bit more than your standard thread locker. Like so. Let's not cross thread it. So, and I'm just putting everything in loose to kind of start. And I don't usually do thread locker on body screws. Sometimes it just depends on the knife. This one stays together pretty dang good. I've not had any issues with any screws coming loose. Some knives you just have that issue. There we go. Let's take a look at our centering. It is perfect. All right. Let's see out a little bit. It can be a little tighter. Centering's still good. Action is butter. Lockup is still. Let's tighten just a fuzz bit more. There we go. we go. Nope, a little bit more. Some knives, you really got to get sometimes some knives, the tolerances are very tight and you practically have to tighten that pivot the whole way to get it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's really nice. It's not quite, it's not guillotine, but it's very smooth, and I'm getting visited by a cat now. Oh yeah. Get out of there. Arthur. Arthur. It's always fun to have animals in your videos. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Yep. I know. And there you go. There is the Monterey Bay Knives Turbo in carbon fiber. I know they make titanium ones, and I think they make micarta ones also. And I believe they're in stock. They're like $200. It's a pretty decent knife, but like I say, I just want to polish up that carbon fiber so it gets a little more splash to it. And the detent, so it doesn't do that. Otherwise, great knife. So hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Talk to you later.